Are you house rich but cash poor? That's okay. That's a common issue here in the USA. But by the end of this episode, you'll have tips, tricks, and the mindset to slash your housing costs so you don't have to Netflix and chill for the 15th night in a row. What's going on, guys? My name is Brad, and you are watching The Millennial's Guide to Money, where you learn how to dominate your finances and own your life. Let's dive in. Tip number one, you gotta cut that wasted energy. If you are living in a place where utilities aren't included, like an apartment, more than likely you are paying way too much for your utilities, so you gotta get that cut. First thing is get insulation. If you're in a house and you got an attic, get that thing insulated because yeah, it might cost $1,000, but it'll pay itself off in 2 years. If you own the house, that's an easy investment. And even if you go to sell it, that's gonna add some value to your house. Next tip is getting one of those programmable thermostats, those little Nest things or whatever the comparable is. For an efficiency-minded person like myself, it's a dream because it does the work for you. It knows your schedule. You can program it so that the AC is off, the heater is off when you don't need it, but then it's right there when you need it. So you're not wasting all this extra money. Great investment of $300. The last part is lighting. Install dimmers, LED lights, off-on switches. All this stuff adds up, especially if you have a bigger house and you have lights everywhere. When you do all this, you're gonna save a big bundle on your electricity bill. Well worth the investment. Next up is water. Here in California, we want water, we need water. Get one of those sprinkler systems that has a programmable timer in there, that smart sprinklers or whatever. It'll save you about 25% on your water bill. And then when you do the washing clothes, washing dishes, make sure it's full loads. You're gonna have the same amount of water most of the time anyway, so make sure it's washing twice the amount of dishes. Don't just throw in a couple pairs of underwear in the washing machine, not dishwasher, washing machine, and a couple dishes in the dishwasher. That's not efficient. You have to be efficient-minded, like Virgos like myself, okay? So there are a lot of other ways to save on utilities, but let's get to the bigger chunks. Eliminate extra rooms. If you have a 4-bedroom house, you better have like 8 kids or something. You do not have room for idle space because guess what? You are paying for it. So if you have an extra room in your house that's just kind of lingering there or it's a bit of storage, rent it out, get a roommate, get an Airbnb. You can make that into an asset. And even if you're like, no, I'm not gonna rent it out, I'm not gonna have anyone else in there, turn it into an office, turn it into a gym. If you can put a little gym in there and save on your gym membership or do yoga or something in there and save there, that's fine. But it needs to become an asset, not a liability. Because when it's just a room sitting there, guess what? You're paying for it to be cooled and you're paying for the lighting and you're just paying it for the land and it's in your rent or in your mortgage. Turn that empty space into something that produces you money rather than cost you money. Next up is to bundle your bills. All these insurance companies, all these cable providers, they all will give you better deals when you get multiple services from them. So if you're with AT&T Wireless, see what they can offer on your cable. If you have Progressive insurance on your motorcycle or scooter like I do, then see what Progressive offers for your house. I think they do homes. I don't really like insurance, so that's not my thing. But bottom line is a lot of these companies offer insurance or offer cable or whatever services across the board because they want more of your business. So you should get a discount for it. Don't have separate companies for everything. See what kind of deals you can get. Next up, DIY. DIY means do it yourself. You don't have to be paying someone else to paint your rooms or to install something. Look on YouTube. I mean, that's where we're at right now. See how you can invest in your own home. Bring up the value by doing the work yourself. You just want to make sure that it's quality. Don't make it like if you suck at it, just don't. Okay? If you suck at it, just don't. If you're good at it, or if you can be good at it, then look at doing it yourself. And the last tip is make your house the place to be. If you've spent so much on your house that you can't afford to go out to dinner and go on vacation and do all these things, invite people over. Get a barbecue and have a monthly barbecue, a weekly barbecue. Have people bring over food and do a potluck. Make it the place to watch the game. Everyone just chips in some food. That way you're at least not spending money going out. You're making use of your home as an entertainment space. It could be a place to meet clients or have business meetings or anything that would cost you money out. Bring it in. Plus you save time because then people will have to come to you. You just have to worry about cleanup, so don't have red wine if you have white carpets. Last but not least is make your coffee at home, make your food at home, do everything you can to make your home provide as much savings as possible. It's no secret that when you cook food at home, you make your own coffee at home, you save money. So might as well just get a nicer coffee machine, make your own lattes, make your meal prep for the week. Have your house save you costs in other areas. Invest in a nicer kitchen or a nicer kitchen appliance if it's gonna help save you money from eating out. But don't be naive, don't be silly, don't just get a nice kitchen and never use it. Make your house as much of an asset as possible and as least of a liability as possible as well. Those are my tips for you. What is your favorite one? Let me know. Watch the next video and see you later.